Hello and welcome to day 2 of our Christmas Carol countdown. So let's have a look. Here we have for us today fun facts about Charles Dickens, and how we're going to do this is by using my favourite Charles Dickens mug. And it is my favourite because I do have more than one. I told you I was a little bit obsessed. So we've got again a lovely illustration of Dickens there. Pretty modern, cool looking one. And we've got his dates again, so let's just recap them. I know we did it in day 1, but it's very important that you're aware of the context of the novels you're studying for your GCSEs, or if you're just studying a novel anyway, you need to be aware of the context, so it's good to have those dates. 1812 to 1870. 1812 to 1870, so during the Victorian era. And we've got our first quotation here, so let's have a look at that. Fan the sinking flame of hilarity with the wing of friendship and pass the rosy wine. So really nice one there. And to me that's a very festive one, because for me Christmas is about enjoying time with family and friends and hopefully having a cheeky glass of wine while I'm at it. Alright then, let's have a look at the other side of the mug, because here we've got a timeline, so this is really useful. It's helpful to understand a little bit of biographical information about any author you're studying, because it helps you to understand their point of view. So in 1824, Dickens was actually forced to work in a factory at the age of 12 because his father was in a debtor's prison. So it was a very harsh time for him. He'd gone from having pretty much standard childhood to having to work extremely hard to support his family. And it's interesting to consider how this may have affected his writing, because as we learnt in day 1, he often focused on the hard life that children experienced during the Victorian era, and we can probably guess that that was affected by his own personal experiences. Okay, so after that he worked as a clerk in a law firm, and quite a lot of his novels are set around the law, or the law is a key theme in them. Something like Great Expectations is very important. So again, we can see life linking to art. After that, in 1834, he got a slightly better gig, and he was writing sketches under the pseudonym Boz. So pseudonym is a name that you use rather than your own name when you're writing. So that's what he did then. And then he got married in 1836 to Catherine Hogarth, and they had 10 children, so he was a busy man. Then from around that time he wrote his first novel, The Pickwick Papers, and that was serialised, so released one by one. Something that he was quite famous for doing, and the reason he did this, it got a real buzz. People were waiting for the latest novel to arrive, the latest instalment to arrive. Something modern authors do as well. So I don't know if any of you are familiar with The Green Mile by Stephen King. It's a really popular film, and Stephen King's my other favourite author, and there's definitely some links between the two of them, because The Green Mile was released in serialisation, so that buzz came about and everybody was waiting for the next instalment. Okay, after that, in 1837, Oliver Twist was serialised. So again, one of his most famous novels. Please sir, can I have some more? So again, another one about childhood, poverty, difficult experiences. And then the final facts we've got at the bottom here is that he completes 14 major novels in total and numerous other stories. So we'll have a quick look at some of those as we go on. The very final fact is quite intriguing, and maybe one that you could do a little bit of research into and try and come up with your own theories as to why this was. But apparently he built a wall through his bedroom to separate himself from his wife. Oh, there we go, intriguing. Alright then, thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to tune in for the next instalment, and bye for now.